All right. So, perfect. Okay. Cool. So a few days ago, I was streaming and somebody asked if I could build a budget secret hunter deck in Wild, and it got me thinking because I like secret hunter so much that what if I went the opposite direction and made a Reno secret hunter deck? And that's how I arrived in this deck list right here. So let's go over what the heck? Did I just take a secret out? Which one? Cat trick? No, not cat trick. Where the heck? Did I have a bear trap in my deck? There's no way I had a bear trap in my deck. Alright, let's go through it. O's and explosives. Okay, okay. Get this card out of here. Get this card out. Get explosives back in. Perfect. Okay. So that's how I got this list. So it is just a bunch of secret stuff and ways to find beasts. And I only run 3 beasts. So the first one being Dreadscale. And this obviously combos with Serpent Bloom. That way we can continuously AoE clear my opponent's boards. And then the 2 other beasts that we have are the Secret Bros, Product 9 and Subject 9. So that's pretty much the deck. There's some like other like, you know, singleton cards in here, and you know, we got the Renos ×2, we have Theatar, we got Zeph up top. We got the hits. So, let's jump into the Slop. Also have this bunny thing to do. So I played a few games so far with Secret Hunter, and it went decently. Not great, but decently. I think I'm actually like 2-1 with it. So I played 3 games with it, but positive win rate is a positive win rate. All right. We got a Warlock to test our deck first. We'll see how this goes. Reno Jackson and Lone Ranger. Is that worth keeping the 2? I want to say no. But I am going to keep this first one. Petting Zoo could be some nice tempo. Titan Forge Traps, also decent tempo. Pretty much we're just like not wanting to draw our secrets because we have ways to draw our secrets. So good first turn play with the Costume Singer. Looks like my opponent is a bit of a discard gamer. So we'll see how this goes. Let's see if they can guess who. So they're probably going to prioritize taking care of the Costume Singer. And they are also going to prioritize taking care of said Costume Singer. And we will play a Hidden Meaning to hopefully contest their Tiny Knight. This is usually a 3/3, at least a 3 power minion. We're going to need a little bit more than 3 power, it turns out. Because my opponent is a bit of a cheater. Okay. Would have maybe played that before. But you know, all good. A 4/3. And that does get cleared. Okay. Looks like I definitely have my work cut out for me. So let's go Titan Forge Traps. And hopefully this is Snake Trap plus... Ooh. I don't feel too confident. Definitely could have been a little better secret discovers there. Looks like this is a classic example of me getting run over by a tiny knight of evil. Is there anything I can do to draw out of this? Not really, unfortunately.
No, don't. It's still
Okay. And they have a golem, and then a curse of Rafam. Cool. And I think that's pretty much just game. Yeah, that's game.
Well,
Got high rolled.
I concede.
So not the best first showing of Secret Slop. But we'll keep refining, we'll keep tinkering with the deck. Also just like getting run over by discard Warlock is not like an indicator that a deck is good or bad.
Rexa versus Nemzi.
Got yet another Warlock. We'll see what flavor of Warlock we're dealing with. Product 9 is definitely a late game card. Ice Trap, not really interested in that. And I will keep my Spider Tank. Ooh, Zephyrus is pretty solid. Can help fight some early boards if this is discard. It is not. Probably Questline if I had to guess. Probably one of the best 2-drops in my deck. If not my best 2-drop. Let's see that quest line. There it is, the Demon Seed. And here is Mad Scientist. And then Exarch Nylea next turn. Just a slow little tap from my opponent. Ooh, the beautiful Subject 9. Now I'm just missing Cloaked Huntress to pull it all together. Ooh. I had no idea they ran that card, but it makes a ton of sense. And you know what? I kind of like Pack Tactics. Do I go double secret? That's the question. Or do I tap on this? Really, there's not many 1-drops in my deck, so I think I'm better off just double secret and shove damage at their head. Just make them guess what I could have. And then next turn is probably a Subject 9 into just a whole mess of card draw.
Lush wilds and clear skies. This could be our home.
Also discounting our precious bow. Kind of helping them along with their quest progress with Explosives Trap. So they still have all 4 mana and a coin at their disposal. And they are going to go with a Defile. Sounds good to me. Give me some sweet, sweet cards to draw off of Bargain Bin. I think I have one more weapon in the form of Ringling's Rifle. And they are going to give me a minion and a weapon. And that weapon will be a Ziliax Deluxe. Cool. So there's my absolute favorite combo in all of Hearthstone. And I will overdraw but I simply do not care because this combo is so sick with Cloaked Huntress and Subject 9. I was addicted to this combo when it was a little bit more viable and wild, but who's to say a Reno pile can't make this combo a little bit more viable? Dark Alley Pact. Can't say I was expecting that one. And that is 6 damage on their 8/6.
You here for the tour?
So what I'm thinking is I'm going to play zombies first because they're probably going to test with a like tiny minion. And then I'll play snipe because then they'll think they're in the clear. It's beautiful. And then they are going to check for freezing, but I guess I don't have much of an option because I have all this mana. And do I bow hit there so I can shove 4 damage? And I think the answer is yes, even though it hits my head very hard. Good luck, opponent. Have fun navigating my beautiful Christmas tree. So they're going to swing with the 1/1 first for freezing, I assume. They successfully tested for Ice Trap. Okay, now they have some maneuvers to deal with. The Slop life contains not even demon hunters, I see. Yeah, I've been seeing, it's kind of what inspired me to do this deck, is if demon hunter can enjoy Reno cards, why can't hunter? A wild fruit has indeed appeared. How's Secret Hunter performing? Pretty good. I just got dunked on by Discard Warlock, but you know, that's gonna happen. But so far so good with Discard Warlock, or Secret Hunter. As you can see, I'm beezing all over my opponent. And then I get sniped. Did my secrets just eat their turn? Almost. Almost ate their turn. And then Healthstone. Alright, well we have our work cut out for us. So I have 9 damage right here. I don't believe Zephyrus can give me lethal. But what I can do is Ziliax Deluxe, which is kind of exciting. Yeah, I think it's just a Ziliax Deluxe. Bop into there, heal for way too much, and bring my opponent down to 15. So we're climbing our way back after that Health Stone really acted as a mini Reno for my opponent. But yeah, I think like this Secret Hunter deck is very different from your usual Reno because like it plays more of a tempo play style. Like my hand is like almost nothing compared to most Reno decks, but we're just trying to like get our opponent's life total to 0. And I hope they don't have another Health Stone. Okay, they have a Soul Freeze. Be an absolute disaster if they have a Health Stone. Will Zephyrus offer me a silence for my... Or will my... Oh, okay, no, they have another Health Stone. There's no way they'd be going this low if they didn't. Yeah, there it is. Lame. And double giant. Well, I got my work cut out for me.
Who goes there?
So we have 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can get them down to 9. Is there any world where Zephyrus can produce 12 damage? I don't think so. Unless there's like some spell that silences my whole board, but I don't believe that exists in the Zephyrus pool. So let's first start with a tap. And let's give my opponent, I guess, something to think about. Or am I just doing the rifle? I think I'm just doing a rifle. If my opponent can slay me, more power to them. And I can't pick this, I can't pick that, so I have to pick Snipe. This is a mistake. Get that damage in, got it off. I don't know what my options were, but Rat Trap was definitely the one to pick. If I had to navigate that turn better, I mean, there was probably nothing better than a good old Rat Trap. Lifesteal is one heck of a mechanic. So, Ice Trap and Snipe. They are playing around something. Not really sure what they're playing around, but they're definitely playing around it.
You here for the tour?
And they are going to get sniped. Can you take care of a 4/4?
All of Stormwind shall share my pain.
For 0 mana, can you deal with a 4/4? Does not look like it.
I hunt alone.
And I will get a bargain bin, hit them for 5, and show off my sweet, sweet Zephyrus. Zephyrus will offer me, yes, good old Baron. Old Baron lethal. It was Baron Hunter the whole time. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. I'm gonna make this deck work. I'm gonna make it work. I just love Secret Hunter so much. I have to figure out a way for it to work.
Rexa
Ooh,
versus
a warrior.
Chandress.
Let's get going.
Let the
So there's been like combo warrior with like the new mini set guy running around, and I'm honestly not sure how I beat that deck, but I will let Future Fruit figure that out. Ooh, I got the Serpent Bloom. Okay, that might be part of the equation. Little Serpent Bloom plus
I see you.
where's he at? Dread Scale. Cleaning commences. Yeah. One secret drawn off of that. It's good enough.
Ah, smell gold in them there waters.
Gold in them there waters.
Keep on panning.
Explosives trap. Alright. More value. More value for me. Yeah, we're gonna keep on panning. Unfortunately, we're panning. Look at that juicy board and how much it plays into explosives.
Wait, I'm rich.
Actually, so I can... Just so I can contest their board and maybe get rid of Panner, I will coin out the scientist. Now, what secret could it be? Could be literally anything. I almost run all of the secrets. I was debating on running Dart Room, but that was probably flying a little too close to the sun. Needle Rock Totem. Okay, okay. I feel that. Into an armor up. And they opt not to crash in to my guy. Or into my face, rather. 8 cards in hand. Let's just go for a bargain bin, maneuvers, and a snipe. And we will crash into their Pan Man. I'm rocking the yellows today, that's right. It's been a while since I've whipped out these bad boys. Ooh, it could be Odin Warrior. Or it could be combo. We will see. It's Basher. Yeah, feels like Basher with that card. What do they got? They got Warsong Commander. It's gonna be hit with a snipe. And they got Panner. Okay. Cool.
Keep on panning.
And let's go with, I think, just a rifle. Smack into Panner. And that will... So I want to play Pressure Plate from my hand. So let's just get a Rat Trap going. And then this. Yeah. That feels pretty good. From the depths. Pressure Plate that 1/2 out of this world. Feels correct. And they will armor up. Sounds good. And I will Tavish. Sure. Tavish will allow me to get freezing and bees. Yeah. Oh man, I've missed Secret Hunter. Your go, opponent. What would you like? What would you like to play? If you could play any card in that 10 card hand into this Christmas tree, what would it be? An Aftershock. Okay. May interest you in a emergency maneuver. That will get these on. But not before I get my rat. And oopsie daisy, I got a full board. Okay, okay. My mad scientist is back. So I have explosives and a freezing trap. Let's go with a Okani. And let's get the next minion out of here. Let's figure out what kind of secret I got up my sleeve. A bear trap? Probably not. Probably his hidden meaning. And then wandering. So the way this works is my freezing trap will go off first, and then I have a wandering monster to save me from the second swing. Again, my opponent's hand is pretty stacked. Okay, there's to the front. And all you can eat. Will they go for the combo? I doubt it.
Predictable.
There's a needle rock. So their double to the front is now gone. But I guess they kind of just don't need it.
Show you who's boss.
Armor.
And then there's Armor Smith. Right on time. And then that will get freezing trapped. Yeah. Okay. Pretty good. So I need a way to take care of this fella.
One ticket, please.
Seems pretty easy. Right, so yeah. So I have a Zephyrus. I mean, that's a pretty clean answer to what they're doing, so I will, Does that not work? Right, right. Yes, yes, I see, I see. Right.
What are you waiting for?
Job done.
Yeah, I don't know about that perfect card. Honestly, I don't think any of those answered their board. That's annoying. I thought that was gonna get me the win. Well, So that what Zephyrus offered me was Flame Elemental. Right? Just Flame Elemental, right? Elemental and Earth Elemental. Maybe Flame would have done it if I just targeted their one guy. Yeah, I think that would have done it. Kind of awkward.
I must not tarry.
Yeah, if I could have gotten just Shadow Word Death would have been much better. But unfortunately, that was not an option. And then we have an explosives. Okay. And a wandering monster, which does nothing. Okay, okay. Let's go with... Yes, 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 yes. Three damage to a minion and cast a secret from my deck.
Right where I want you.
Done.
Cat trick. Can you defeat a cat trick? How's it going, Toxic Foxy? You are joining just in time for me to be wildly confused by this Basher combo. So, that's good. That's right where you want to be. Okay, okay. Dealt with it with the bees.
I'll show you who's
And then we got Skipper. And then cleaning will commence. You got bait and switch. Okay.
my blade be thirsty.
Frothing Berserker. Sure, sure. And then I got Hidden Meaning to deal with their 9/3. Alright. Everything's coming up beautifully. I believe they're a streamer too. I believe so. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I can do it all. Yeah, I have 9 mana. Perfect. Okay. That's all I wanted. And then I want a... I just want a product 9. And a hero power to boot. And that's all I got, opponent. Looks like my end the turn button is active. So what I'll get off that bargain bin is perfect. Rat Trap, Hidden Meaning, Bait and Switch, and a Cat Trick. Alright. So that was the, I mean, it was kind of dicey there, but I think we did recover. Okay, we got our Cat Trick. And we have Bargain Bin, our Subject 9. And Subject 9 still does draw cards. And then we are going to armor up. Classic. So there is my Subject 9. And I will clean up this guy. And you know what? You can have a 1/1. I feel perfectly fine with you having a 1/1. And there is my Divine Shields. That's all I got. That's all I got, opponent. Can you defeat my Christmas tree and my Divine Shield minions? Gonna need to ask you to put that one right back in your hand. Alright. And they are going to target their rover with a jam session. That's pretty strong. Pops all the bubbles. Now they can defeat my Misha. Ooh, and then an aftershock. Very strong. And that will get a rat trap out of me. Do I play Battlegrounds? Not a whole lot. I did have a phase there when I was playing Battlegrounds. The previous season, I liked a lot more. But yeah, I haven't been really vibing with Battlegrounds here recently. Been more of a wild gamer. You know, what's more secrets between friends? So I think just another pack tactics would do me well. And yeah, let's go for another cat. Roll Huffer. And I have this feeling my opponent is not a Reno deck, so I will send this 6 damage right upstairs and call it a day. Just a few more secrets to fight through.
Charge forward.
Oh. A little jam session? Sure. And there is my cat.
Your flaws are your
Oh, nice. Little charge situation. Another pack tactics for another 3/3 with taunt. And my opponent is indeed off of it. Yeah. Not the cleanest game from me because I did like, you know, that swipe was a little suspect. But then you got to see like the full deck play out, and that's what matters. In my opinion, that's what matters. My opponent, in fact, could not handle the power of my tree. Oh, that was ridiculous. Alright. Oh, a little surprise pack opening. Why not? Why not? Just throw in a pack opening. Recast 30 Secret Product 9. I'm so surprised I had not yet had that. And there's my beautiful pack. Let's see what we get. Okay. A golden rare. Alright, well. If it's good, it could be shorts worthy. We're making shorts now? Am I a short form content creator? No, I was not. If it had like 3 legendaries, though, I could like, you know, start screaming for some reason. No, it's not really my style. I wish I was a screaming content creator. I think the channel would be, you know, it'd be popping if I screamed in my microphone more. Unfortunately, yeah. No, please don't do that. Fine, Toxic Foxy. No screaming.
Rexar versus
Okay.
Nemsy.
Glip Glop. Get ready for my slop.
Begin.
ETC Band Manager. Is that important versus Discard Warlock? Having a consistent way to find Serpent Bloom is pretty good if this is discard. Not sure how I feel about the rifle. No, I can't keep double 4-drop against the discard deck. Don't become a screaming content creator. You're here for the chill vibes. Fine. Fine. No screaming today. But Ringling's rifle, it is its day.
Ooh, bet there's something great inside.
How do you feel about secrets? And you know what? They never expect the zombies. Oh, it's the boar deck. Is this deck good against boars? And should I hold on to zombies because it is boar lock? I think so. Odds are I draw a 2-drop this turn. So I'm going to hold on to zombies. Bait and switch. Yeah, I think I'd rather bait and switch. They are probably going to crash into my 1-1. Because, like, that's a sick value trade. Like, 1-1 into a 1-1, you gotta take that. And, like, oh, they got furnace fuel off of their fracking. Oh, you coward. And then you can flaggerate. Alright. Fair enough. No value for me. Let's just go with Exarch
Rush wines
and
clear
dish for 1 damage.
could be our home.
Borlock can beat in turn 6 if it has everything. Yes. Unfortunately, that is true. So I will need to be pretty strategic with zombies. And maybe even get, like, multiple zombies. I think they play a lot of cards in a turn, so I will Rat Trap.
Inhospitable.
Again, they never play around Rat Trap. They could actually have it this turn, if this hits, the card. So, like, if they're playing a 40 card deck and they have all the combo pieces already, more power to them. They're kind of hovering like they do. Oh no. So next turn is definitely going to be zombies, dark skies. Pretty strong. Pretty dang strong. Let's go with just rifle for now. Rifle will bind zombies. And I think I want to go zombies Okani next turn. So let's just draw 5 fresh ones. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. So there's Cursed Catacombs. Are there decks like this in Wild for other classes that have secrets? I'm sure there has to be like a Paladin secret deck that's like halfway decent. I'm sure. I could be wrong. I mean, Secret Mage for sure, I'd say. They do have the combo. Alright. Do they have everything? They have it all? Oh my goodness. And they have the Plague of Flames to go with it? That is pretty insane if they have everything. Wow. So I could bash Okani for spell and also Ice Trap. Is that a winning line? I can get them down to 12. I feel like that's not a winning line.
Time moves quickly.
Yeah, let's just go for, I guess, some secrets. And freezing trap, just in case that can do it. I don't feel too confident in that, so they need Plague of Flames in order to play around this. Motion denied could also work some wonders. They'll gain a little bit of life off of that. And they have Soul Freeze, okay. And then Plague of Flames, okay. So a little bit of a slow roll for my opponent, but I don't think there's a way for me to win at this point. Yeah. Very unfortunate because, yeah. Cool, cool. Oh well. So should I have turtled up more with Okani and these? Maybe. Maybe. I feel like that could be a good matchup. My opponent hitting both of the bats in order to like play around stuff really consistently was pretty backbreaking, but I do think I can win that matchup. Hopefully I can play against it again. Yeah, that Borlog deck is pretty insane against more slower strategies. Ooh, a Paladin. Looking kind of drippy today. Thank you, Prince Productions. You know, we got the orange yellow headphones. We got the zip up. We're moving up in the world, that's for sure. What would Gallon of Milk be on? I feel like whatever he's on is... Sometimes ETC Band Manager is decent against like the Serpent Bloom plus Dread Scale combo is okay. We'll try it. We'll keep it. Double 4-drop and explosive. Ooh, okay. A fellow Renathal, so either CTA or some other Reno slot pile, probably with Holy Wrath. Jury is still out on what they could be on. For now, I will just Wandering. We'll know very soon what they're on. Pretty early coin. Another Christology. Trapdoor Spider. Okay. Go for explosives. Not a huge fan of seeing the spider. Or that. Petting Zoo's solid. We'll get out some 3/3s. Probably one of the better top decks I could have right there. So hopefully they don't have too much to go with this. They still really can't swing into me effectively. I'll crash into here. And I might as well soften up their crab. Double spider is pretty terrifying. flash sale. Okay. Pretty good.
Like a fungus we
Wow. That is terrible. Can't get much worse than that. So their Crab Rider lives just because I rolled a dormant minion. Gotta respect that. And boy golly, are they dormant. So I think I do need to ban manager for probably just Starfish. I know this gets bodied by the spiders, but I do think it's still the correct play. And there was an argument to Serpent Bloom one of those beasts so that I could clear at least this guy, but I think Zilliax Deluxe 3000 will clean up that mess. Crusader Aura. Alright, my plans have changed. I do in fact need to deal with the Crabman. Perfect. So Zilliax. And then we will deal with, I guess, this guy.
Job's done.
Okay. So this is still not playable. Okay, okay, I feel that. Smothering Starfish will need to pull some weight. For sure. Another Crab Rider. Alright, my opponent is popping off. Yeah. Yeah, I think they got it. I think that misplay of me not poisoning one of my 3/3s cost me the game. Because if I play this, they just still have the aura. Oh. Dang. Okay. Okay, okay. Call to Arms Paladin is one hell of a deck. I've also, not to throw out complaints too much, but Reno Lone Ranger, I haven't seen that guy today. Not sure what's keeping him, but he has not showed up for me in my time of need. Ooh, a shaman. Is this a Shutterwalk shaman or
Let the hunt begin.
Subject 9? I'm gonna keep ETC yet again because I will pull off this Serpent Bloom combo. If this is Big Shaman, I definitely need that. Throw a Product 9 and Subject 9 actually. I don't think I want 5 drops in my opening hand. Your money's on Quest. Okay, okay, let's see how that pans out. Or the new Elementals. It's feeling like a bit of a big, maybe a bit of a big shaman situation. Yeah, I'm thinking it might be a bit on the big side. And I think they might also have the absolute nuts opener. We'll tune in and see if that's true. So ideally they just hit a walking mountain. But knowing my opponents, they get Neptulon. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hidden Meaning will give me a 3/3. Okay. And Bargain Bin could be good. So we'll Bargain Bin. And we'll take care of one of the hands. Yeah, I'm good with taking 8. I'll take 8. Happily. Or 12, rather. And do you have a Reincarnate? They do. So if they rolled a Walking Mountain or just Walking Mountain, I think that was just straight up game. But unfortunately, we were not that lucky. We'll see what Zephyrus can do for me. Zephyrus can at least deal with the hands. So we will deal with the hands. Cool. Might be able to claw our way back. And they have a call. Unfortunate. Let's go with Freezing Trap.
Ooh, bet there's something
Let's
great
also get
inside.
something out of here. And there is a world where they do lose to that. I think I'm on a have to have them have it kind of situation. Okay, step 1. Step 1, they do. Okay, okay. I'm feeling alive enough. Pressure plate, get it every time. Okay, took care of a hand. Okay, okay. Yeah, you can't really beat your opponents when they do stuff like that. Unless... Check this out. Cat Trick and Pressure Plate into Concede.
Well fought. I concede.
Okay, okay. Sometimes you get big shaman. I mean, you know, sometimes you just get a little bit of big shaman in you. Unlucky? Yeah. A bit, just a tad bit unlucky.
Rexa versus
But we got this Ysera. We got this Ysera in the
My long
bag.
slumber has ended.
Let the
This is the
hunt
first
begin.
time I've seen the Wrangler. Do I think the Wrangler is relevant in a Druid matchup? Not really. Hidden Meaning is the most tempo secret, and I typically like to keep this when I'm not really confident in what my opponent's playing. Love to see a Zephyrus. So if they are on a Reno pile,
I see you've brought guests.
Zephyrus can help us out
Job's done.
in the turn. I'm not going to play Selective Breeder next turn because I'm, again, not really sure what beast I will be needing in the future. Odds are they will spend all their mana, so I'm going to play the tempo play. Okay. Is this Egg Druid? I think it's Egg Druid. Which, if it's Egg Druid, Selective Breeder, Dread Scale is not really what I'm in the business of. I'll Scientist for now. Zombies can counter them. It can. The question is, will it? So let's keep the tempo going with zombies and cat trick. So if they activate cat, zombies still gets them because I can still summon my 4 zombies. Okay, got my cat. And they have pendant. Cool. +5. Oh, so they're just barns. They are just barns. Okay. With them being barns, what are my outs? So I can Savage Roar this turn, which would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16. Not quite. We'll go with a freezing and maybe a selective. Again, if they're egg and I'm just getting outplayed right now, more power to them, but I don't believe they're egg. I'll take a product 9 and swing for a little bit of damage. So here comes Barnes to absolutely body me. Yeah, they're going to go for it this turn, I think. Into an Innervate. And zombies will deal them 1 whole damage. Or, not 1 whole damage, but you know. Almost enough damage. Funnel Cakes. Is the egg good in wild? It's decent. It doesn't... There's a couple classes that can utilize it pretty well. But overall, it seems like it's a pretty decent deck. And then my opponent is going to Starfire my face. Okay, okay. So they like 100% have lethal this turn. Yeah. There's no doubt in my mind that they do. Unless... No. Alright, there was a small chance that that could have gotten it done, but not that lucky. And just a hero power gets them out of this. And just like their minions. Soul Cleave on these two. Play to your outs? Okay. We're still gonna play to our outs? I don't think we got this. Yeah, they got it. They got it. Yeah, opponent, you got it. Whatever. Whatever, man. Get Barnes, I
My hand
guess.
is full to the brim.
And the emote, my goodness. Look at the APM. They were able to sneak an emote in too. Absolutely brutal. I hate to say it, but we are now below a 50% win rate. With my precious brew. Where's the... There it is. Okay, what's it called? Hearthstone deck tracker. Okay, perfect. So, 4 losses in a row. Not a good look, but look at that. I mean, look at that beginning bit. We were 4-2, and then we just got into like a string of not my streamer, not my god gamer. I know. Reputation just shattered. Absolute disaster. The facade of being a god gamer. Was he just carried by good decks? It's what people are saying in the streets. I typically don't listen to those people though. They might be right though. They might be right.
Rexa versus
Let's try to get back on the right track
I will fight
with Paladin.
Let the hunt begin.
Hold on. Hold. Do we keep the combo? And, you know, full keep. Gonna be huge drama in the Hearthstone community knowing that I'm carried by good decks. And when I start burling, things go south.
I see you've brought guests.
The painful truth. I know. But maybe... Opponent. We've talked about this.
Job's done.
What do I got? A 1-1. Alright, I got a 1-1. Fine. Oh, opponent, you must stop. It's cruel and unusual at this point. Top post on r/Hearthstone. The fruit situation is crazy. You know I made it as a streamer if I start posting stuff like that. One day I will join the fray and start saying the X situation is crazy.
I smell gold in their waters.
Okay. My opponent needs to get a grip. It's unreal. Give me a 2-mana spell. Let me see that 2-mana spell. Does it deal 2 damage? Okay. Fine. I want that secret instead, you're right. Joke's on you, Pan Man.
The wails of these caverns.
I have a 2/3. Alright. Wow. Super aggressive.
Keep on panning.
And I have... So that's likely... Defense Matrix. But honestly... I want them to commit more to the board. Oh. I was really sure that was auto defense matrix. I didn't even think I was going to get this far. Okay. It was redemption. Gotcha. Gotcha. It all makes sense now. So I have Rat Trap and Cat Trick. A lot of furry animals is what I got. How about a cat trick? And a flash sale. Alright. Fine, opponent. Fine. How do we feel about smacking a 2-4? And then this is going to be, excuse me, a bargain bin, I guess. Sure, bargain bin. And then this is going to be Matrix. Yep, yep. And then this is going to be a dread scale with poison. And emergency maneuvers and perfection. Freezing trap. Your go, opponent. Can you deal with my 4-2? Showdown. How dare you? How dare you? How do you feel about a freezing trap? And then a little bit of a maneuver. Yep. Explodinator in my Hearthstone video game? Yeah. Let's do... This just does to enemies, right? That's so messed up. Alright, let's get some more Christmas trees going. And let's get my weapon out, swing on in. Yeah. The victory is mine. Oh, man. Oh, that was my first game with Dreadscale Poison, and I gotta say, it feels pretty good. That combo, it feels pretty good. I gotta say, when you draw the good cards with this deck, it feels good. Drawing the good cards is underrated. So you may redact your statement, Prince Productions. No drama here. The situation is indeed not crazy. I'm still a god gamer. That's what we've all learned today. Just don't look at don't look at those. I'm just gonna put those away. Nobody needs to look at those. We are so back. Ooh, another warrior. Is this another basher deck? I kind of hope so, because that was kind of a fun matchup. ETC Band Manager. I know I keep this card every time because like having accent to Serpent Bloom is great. I shouldn't keep it. I should look for the cards that are actually like secret cards that, like, you know, progress my, well, maybe not that many secrets. I'm looking for the things that draw secrets, not necessarily secrets themselves. It's a bit of a difference. What's up, Theo? So they are 40 card. And I'm just gonna shoot them. I don't feel like my secrets are necessary to get out that early. Coining out a From the Depths. Okay, so it's seeming like a basher deck. It's feeling like a basher deck. Never mind. It's just a Bran on 3 kind of game. Oh, opponent. You fill my heart with so much glee. Sure, there's a snipe. Good luck playing around all this nonsense.
I'm 7 moves ahead.
Get sniped. One of the best snipes I've ever seen.
Back
3-3?
to your homes.
Ooh, a 4-3. Even better. Not bad. Check out this combo. Holy smokes. Give me that divine shield. Again, they never play around the rat trap. So you play the rat trap and deal my opponent 10 damage. That's respectable. That is straight up respectable. So probably a Theo next turn.
The menagerie is for guests only.
Menagerie is for guests only, unfortunately. Exarch. Ooh. I need to get out. I can't risk this card being dirty righted or anything. This is a value matchup.
Could be our home.
And again, they never play around Rat Trap, so I will deploy it. I'm not ready for you quite yet. We'll get Bargain Bin. Hit that 4-6 and go upstairs for 5. No way. 2 slot piles. You gotta play slot piles. It gets the people going. Did you high roll me? Yeah. Dang it. We got our work cut out for us. Can I beat that? Can I beat 129 armor?
Greetings.
I don't know if I can.
Insanity is no excuse for bad manners.
I'll take Mutanus. And you can have that.
Back.
And I will tap. I'll draw a card. I'll get a copy. Why not? Just get a copy out of there. And that's exactly why I did not want to grab the Subject 9. How the heck do I beat 126 armor? And double battle cries. So they're gonna freeze. Or are they gonna give me coins? And get a Theo. Yeah, they're gonna get a Theo. I really wish I had a what's it called? A Kill Jaden in my ETC. I was debating on it, but opted against it for some reason. So let's just go for Leech DK is how we beat it. Of course. Let me just leave this game real quick and queue up some Leech DK. What am I gonna eat? Zephyrus. That's not bad. And I will... I don't want them to take my rifle. I don't want to play against secrets. That's miserable. Ugh. I would hate to play against secrets. Yeah. So ideally, they don't take Selective Breeder. This is the card I want. This is my guy.
Well, looking for a standoff?
They also discounted their Reno. Wow. Some say they're born with it. And I have my cat. That will get their armor down, surely. Mad Scientist. Let's tap. Let's see. Word. It's Prince Renethal time. And then we bargain bin, and then we pressure play, and then we smack him in the head for 2. And then we emergency maneuvers for tempo.
No one will believe this.
Do you just have like secret tech? Like I ate the Zephyrus. There's no way you run secret tech and Zephyrus.
I can't turn this around.
What card did I... Real quick, what secret did I give them? Just a quick question. What secret do they possess? If you were to guess what kind of secret they have, what would that secret be? So they took my Okani and yeah, sure. Pressure plate. Okay. They can have pressure plate. I'm good on pressure plate.
His reign ends now.
Emergency. Oh, I'm getting mixed messages. Sup, David? How's it going? we're gaming. What is Toxic Foxy? Ooh, Toxic Foxy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, for one. I'll forgive you. I will need to forgive you for that one. And we will safety goggles out of here. I'll end the turn. Prince Productions, you are promoted. You are my go-to secret checker. So, I've tapped this button a few times, and I have seen no Reno Jackson.
If power is what you seek,
There is Lorekeeper Pull Celt, so they can get all of their stuff. Okay, we're getting that guy down to enough. Just play 2 more things. Yeah, there's one. Just one more, if you don't mind. Just the one more. There we go. There we go. I appreciate it. And a Rust-Rot Viper again going into the deck. And I think that shuffles their deck. I could be wrong, but I think it does. And I need Tavish? I need Tavish. My main man Tavish is who I need.
You better watch your step and then
And Tavish will, of course, find me zombies. And Some 3/3s, I guess. And that will need to be good enough. Swing on in for 7. They're at 116 armor. I'm living my best life. So they're still at 100 plus armor. Little bait and switch for my opponent. But also pack tactics. Huge board. What single card can deal with a board that looks like this? I'll wait.
I'm 7 moves ahead.
Okay. How do we feel about zombies? Losing armor slowly, just keep going. You got it. Okay, okay. Hold. Wait a second. My Zephyrus has been turned off, I'm being informed. That's okay. Because we have another Leok. And we will bait and switch and selective breeder for a product 9. And I am going to ignore my opponent's stuff so hard. Got him down to 80.
No one will believe this.
No one will believe this. Okay, got a bait and switch. The rat lives. And that is a Zilliax Deluxe 4 billion. Which Leok would you like to slay? Okay, that one to start. Feel it. Okay, and then that one. Sure, sure, yeah, you got it. Oh, and then the rat. All makes sense. And then a bulwark. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Another Leok. So 5. Unfortunately, I do need to trade off a Leok. Very unfortunate. And I guess I'm gonna play this Zephyrus.
What are you waiting for?
No, I do need to... Yeah, we do need to hit that. And I guess just play the Zephyrus for no value. I'll be honest, gamers. I think it might be time to bottom right concede. I'll concede while they're discovering, so they can't emote me. That's tight plays. That's tight. That's just... You can't name a tighter play than that. Is it worth it to put a kill Jane in my ETC? Smothering Starfish has seemed terrible. Or is like there any better card? Turn 3, 130 armor. Yeah, it was a bit messed up. Yeah. I'm going to say that game was a bit of an outlier, and I am not going to change my deck just because my opponent hit the absolute best situation. I'm going to say I'm not going to change my deck. Kill Jane is not it.
Rexa versus Gul'dan.
All right, let's time to do a matchup check.
Shall be mine.
1/3 of my games so far have been against Warlocks. Cool. Cool. All this seems pretty bad against discard Warlock, so I'm going to mulligan for that matchup. Changing your deck is like admitting defeat. You're so right. We just need to be stubborn. Okay, this bores. Okay, no, we're playing against this matchup again. Okay, good. I wanted to play against this matchup again because I do think it could be okay. Between zombies and Snipe and Okani, I think it can actually be an okay matchup. Am I coping a little bit? Sure. What's life without a little bit of coping? We'll play the bunker. And then next turn we'll get the rifle going. Of course I draw both my weapons. Just in time for Bargain Bin to show up. Double tap. I respect it. And let's get the rifle out. And rifle will find... motion denied, I guess? Since they never play around that card. Triple tap. My opponent is styling on me. And then Dark Pack to go up. Not bad. I kind of like Pressure Plate. Let's go Wandering and also hit my opponent in the noggin for a fresh Dart Trap. And then Pressure Plate. Just absolutely melt their brain with this combination of secrets. How is one player supposed to play around all this garbage? Oh yeah. Okay. So they're trying to draw... well, they're gonna draw the card they need. ETC Band Manager is probably not it. I have terrible news. This might be just a bad match. Oh no. So, Boar, Blood Bloom, Spell, and yeah, they just got the combo next turn. Oh no. What if we make them play around all our garbage? What, there's no way they just shove the combo into this. Yeah, there's no way. Our out is that they just keep playing around our garbage. And then they're gonna tap. Big mistake. Dart trap you. Classic. Absolute classic.
Ooh, bet there's something great inside.
Yep. Emergency maneuvers. Bow, hit them in their noggin. And now they can't actually do the Blood Bloom combo because their life total's too low. Okay, get defiled me. Surprise maneuver. They're still tapping. Okay, okay, I respect it. And they will be able to get out of harm's way with that one. How else can I confuse my opponent? Can Mass Singer hit them in the head again? And yeah, get the Wrangler out here for a Subject 9. Play around this one, opponent. Okay, they got a Drain Soul off. Then a Catacombs. Okay, okay. They definitely have the combo this turn. Played around that card. And then Dark Pact. Okay, gotta respect that. And then a Defile. Word, word. And then another tap. Okay. But little do they know, I have Snipe and Hidden Meaning. Or do I just go Snipe, Subject 9? Let's first do Subject 9. And do I do bees? Yeah, I think I do bees.
Job done.
Now, they'll probably have 2 boars, unfortunately. So I think my opponent is going to walk away with a dub. Thoughts? No, they got it. Fine, opponent, you got it. Lame. So lame. Oh well. Kid explosive trapped. That's right. My mana is gone. Just in time. Right on schedule, Theo. And 2 more swings and I am dead-zo.
My hand is too full. Job's done. Well fought. I can see.
one more game, but first, I'll be right back. All right. After some soul searching, I have concluded I just gotta play another game. Subject and I remember you well. I'm trying. I'm trying to get him back in there. Dust off your subject 9s. He's still good, I swear. I don't swear. He's probably still not that great. But 5 mana, draw 5 cards? How do you beat that? Elwyn Boar.
Rexar versus the
Okay.
Slop.
This might be my grudge match versus Warlock. Or it's discard Warlock. Or it's questline Warlock. Does Warlock have enough decks in Wild? Only time will tell. Snipe.
I see you've brought
Reminds me of the card Niv Mizzet. The magic card Niv Mizzet. Yeah, I think Niv Mizzet draws a few more than just one card. Or 5 cards. Oh, you're talking about... Gotcha. The 5 color one. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, I like that guy. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of good old Niv. Also, my opponent is doing something really cool and handsome, and they're playing even Warlock. The rare Warlock. Ooh. 3 mana subject 9. Don't mind if I do. Hand's looking a little full for that, though. Even Warlock is odd. Get out of here. Get right up out of here. Unbelievable. Wandering monster. You're gonna need to block an 8/8, I'm sorry. Maybe even 2 8/8s. Okay, okay. We can work with that. Odd Warlike, I can't even try next or see what you started. Everyone get all your odd and even jokes out of your system. Let them fly. Petting Zoo? Okay. Hold up. Let's even the odds. Another banger. Another banger. I can't hate on that.
I wonder.
How about actually? How about a snipe into get you down to 20 into cat trick into some 3-3s.
Job done.
Let's even the odds. My opponent has successfully checked for explosives, which is good.
More bones to gnaw on.
Okay, we will snipe down the 5-4. I'm really just trying to buy time. I am desperately just trying to buy time. Okay. How about... Ooh, actually... I can full clear with Serpent. Yeah. Yeah. That's just correct. Alright. Let's do that. And am I going to crunch in with my face? That feels wildly irresponsible. So let's not do that. I would much rather have maybe 12 face damage here. Okay, my opponent is going to opt to slay me with giants yet again. And then they're going to tap into yet... Oh no, they got a null. Okay. Cool. And I have a subject 9. And the subject 9 will give me a pressure plate and a wandering monster. I know it's usually not best practice to smack them, but I'm gonna smack them, I think. Actually, it's good to smack them because if they're low, they're gonna deploy their whole hand and then bang. Reno Lone Ranger. That gets back 1 card. And also meets my opponent with a pressure plate. Ooh, Popgar. Pretty solid. Popgar is going to heal them up for way too much. Yeah. Is it too early to deploy the Lone Ranger? I don't think so. Just get him out there. Why not? And get out the bow too. Smack them for 6. Call it a day. And this is mana refresh 1. So I'm going to hit them for 8 next turn. And play like all the secrets. Okay, Cursed Catacombs, we'll find them. Do they typically play Reno in that deck? They might play Reno in that deck.
More bones to gnaw on.
More Knolls. And the Bandman. Oh. I was really afraid of Secret Disruption. Let's see what this can find
Bet there's
first.
something great inside.
Love hidden meaning. I don't want to give them... Yeah. Let's set up lethal. Yeah, I like setting up lethal. If they have Reno in their deck, egg on my face. If they don't have Reno, I win. The tree is in place. Now my opponent is going to play the role of lumberjack
There's something
and
great
chop
inside.
all these secrets down. Oh, they run Infernal. Of course. Of course, of course. Well then. Let's do one of those. And let's counter their next minion or spell. They never expect spell. Watch. Watch this. It's gonna be classic. Okay, okay.
Predictable.
They never expect spell. What's this? Discover a spell? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I know Freezing Trap Infernal is not a great look. I'll be the first to admit that. But at the same time, bring them down to 9. Ooh. So I can deal with their 7/7, which is pretty solid. Yeah, let's deal with the 7/7. Just gonna make sure I read that right. Yep.
Not impressed.
Not impressed. And we will get a product 9. So what are we hoping for? We're hoping for... honestly, Exarch Nylia would be fantastic. Tavish wouldn't be bad. Yeah. Pretty much just those. And a Drain Soul. Okay, okay. And a Dart Bomb. And that is a Emergency Maneuvers. More secrets coming up. Shoot some damage at their head. Give a minion +2/+2. Could be useful. Zephyrus would also be, you know, would be fine. Zephyrus would be fine.
Then strike harder.
How dead am I?
Strathmore will be
Okay, okay. How am I dead? I don't feel particularly like I'm thriving. There's a hidden meaning. Huh. I may have very well lost this game. No shot. No, no, no. We don't lose these. We clear here.
Do Ray Murgle. My beast free.
And then we... Reno? But we got denied Reno.
The end of my deck is nigh.
No Reno. I could feel Toxic Foxy. I could feel you screaming at your screen, no Reno. Yeah, try next to Reno. Yeah, I know. I get it. That was good. It was good. Great even. I'd go as far as say it was great. The pain. The agony. The 5-9 record. Death Knight? I'm in the Death Knight bracket.
You've fallen under
Fair
my
enough.
spell.
Let the hunt begin.
After the last two games, I feel like my ETC should have a Kill Jane in it. Which is like not a good place to be mentally, thinking Kill Jane is playable and wild, but that's where I'm at. Yeah. Maybe instead of smothering Starfish, we'll do Kill Jane. Never leave my side. Rifle. 40 card Reno slot pile versus 40 card I suspect to be Reno slot pile. Your hero power lines up so well with my 1/1. Play a 3/3 or a X3. Fair. That is a Patches the Pirate. Subject 9, Cloaked Huntress Gaming. So my opponent plays 40 card Pirate Death Knight. Is that like what we're hearing? Is that what we're doing? The dinosaur's feeling it. Yeah, just let's take care of... I feel like Death Knight is more likely to utilize undead than pirates, but they already have 2 undead out, so let's just take care of Patches. They never expect the bear trap. No one in their right mind expects the bear trap. Yep. That's what it's all about. Ooh, a little smack into there, into a Spring the Trap. I'm into it. So a little bit of... And nobody expects the second bear trap. Nobody in their right mind would expect the bear trap again. Classic. An absolute classic. That is a lot of raptors. Not gonna lie to you, opponent. That is a lot of raptors. Is it too greedy? Yeah, just throw it out. And then we'll just shoot them in their head. Too greedy. You gotta just play it. There is a world where they don't deal. I mean, that probably not. There's not a world where they don't deal with it. And then we'll get freezing trapped. Into explosives. Good order. Good order. Okay.
Turn down that racket.
My secrets still cost 0 next turn. Even though they cost 2 more, I think they do still cost 0. And I am dead wrong, actually. Yeah, I am actually just very much wrong. So we will instead go for the bow. Into... Do they have the coin still? I don't believe they do. We'll still go after their next minion.
I hunt alone.
And we will be trading with our stuff. 'Cause I think we're the control deck. I think. I mean... Maybe my opponent's the control deck. I have no idea what they're on. They're definitely gaming. That much is obvious. And they will be cleaning up my Otani. And then ETC. Okay. And Cold Feet. Is that game? Ah! No! Disaster. Okay, okay, one more. Just the one more. We cannot end on losing to... Patch's Renathal Death Knight. We can't do it. I mentally can't do it.
Rexar versus Nemzi.
Another Warlock.
Let the hunt begin.
John Warlock is on my screen. Let's keep the Wrangler. Wrangler might be necessary. It's definitely necessary when you got the Cloaked Huntress. Oh yeah.
I see you've brought down.
My opponent is going down.
Here for the tour.
I think they're Quest. I could be wrong, but I think they're Quest. Yeah, they are. All makes sense now. Warlock, that's new. Yeah, it's a new class. It's an inventive new class. Highly recommend checking it out. I'm actually going to tempo out the Huntress. I don't want to hurt you, but what are the stats? We are 5 and 10. I swear when I was playing this deck a little bit offline and it was running smooth as butter. It was just peak Hearthstone. But now, I mean, now you're seeing what's happening. But this could be 5-10 is 50-50. I like the way you do stats. I like those stats.
Come midnight.
Yeah. It is 50-50. Yes, it is. Go put that away. I'm gonna put that away actually. There is a world. No. No, I shouldn't. I was thinking about going to get... Why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I play for the dream? Am I gonna overdraw some secrets next turn? Yeah. But if I draw a secret for turn, we're actually cooking. We are cooking with pure gasoline. Wait, hold. My opponent is the lamest player I've ever met. Not close.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
Unfortunately, I am 7 moves. Get that next minion out of here. And we will draw a secret. So close to the dream of Subject 9, Cloaked Huntress.
The time has come.
Get that Renethal out of my face.
You here for the tour?
How far are they? They're making their way. Oh, did you get Broom back? Brutal. They did, in fact, get their Broom back. Let's first see what this can get me. Nobody tell my opponent. Play a spell. Play a spell. Pressure plate does not exist.
Want a deal?
Okay. That's not bad. Now, spell. Right off the top, just... Yeah. That's what we're talking about. I would highly recommend you done that first. Maybe played those guys first, actually. I probably would have recommended that. Let's get these bad secrets out of my deck. Yeah. Do I still have Freezing Trap in my deck still? Amazing. Let's go with... Swing first. Freezing? No. But I do get Wandering Monster, which is also worth something. Let's go with... Bees. Let's go with a bit of a bee situation. Okay, Wandering Monster saving me 8 health. And what a minion to get. What a beaut. Get a Geode. And that will get zombies to further prolong their quest. And do you have another broom? Alright, let's just get Reno off the top. Why not? Just Reno. Bang, right here. Give it up for Reno. That'll do. That'll do. And let's just play the hits. You know, let's just play that stuff. Yep. That's all she wrote. So we have successfully cleared their giants. And we got a bargain bin out of the situation. Okay, okay.
Flesh fails. Try crystal.
A little bit of a zombie situation. And a life tap. Okay. I'm feeling slightly more confident. Freezing trap. So let's start by equipping the bow, and let's see what we can find in here. I like having access to Ziliax. And I have 2 more secrets left, so Mad Scientist can pull out more secrets. I could just play Ziliax. What do I have to protect Ziliax? Let's just keep the pressure. Just get a 7/6 with Divine Shield out there. And Zephyrus might be able to do something. Yeah, they are definitely going to complete their quest this turn. Flesh Giant. Okay. Do they have another way to get back Broomstick? Okay, they have Dark Hack, of course, into Pressure Plate for their 7/7. Gotcha. Okay. So I can send their stuff back with freezing. What can Zephyrus get me here? Can give me Wind Fury to deal them 14.
I wonder.
Let's see what Zephyrus can cook up. Double a minion's attack. Or I can destroy a minion. So I could double. Could also evasive maneuvers as well. Yeah, I kind of like doubling. Let's double up on him. And I still like freezing. Let's get this one and swing for a little bit of damage. Okay. Might be able to squeak out a win. Spirit Bomb. Gotcha, gotcha. Into tapping. into drawing a single card. Okay, okay. Get another big Zill out. And a freezing. Now, what is that one card you got back? Crystallizer. That is one of the better cards you can get. And unfortunately, this cannot go face. So I'm going to, I think, I have to cat trick. Or I have to play a card because I want to find a new card. Reno could be relevant. Emergency maneuvers, bait and switch. And I guess snipe? Get you down to 3. Okay. So that is one of the better cards they could get, for sure. That will allow me to get a cat trick. Into hero powering, okay, and they are going to heal as well. Get a Zephyrus off of a maneuver. Man, do they draw so many cards with this deck. Into a snipe, okay. Very surprised. Oh, no, Healstone doesn't do anything right now. Right. Luckily, that's going to gain me 6 on the way out. Now, Reno top deck is still lethal. And a Rotten Apple will gain them 12. Alright, they're definitely making this difficult for me. And a 3-2 to boot. Alright. Heading to. Okay, okay. I have no more secrets left in my deck, unfortunately. I do think I still want to be tapping this button. Selective Breeder is out of things to get right. Yeah. And Timeline Accelerator can't get anything. So I guess it's just ETC. Unfortunately, need to take care of that guy. And we will throw out some 3/3s, I guess. And swing in for some damage. Do they have lethal? They likely do with those 1 mana deal 3s. Yeah. I think they have lethal. If they just chain together those 1 mana deal 3s, I am dead, but they can also just do that. So let's go with Flare. And I do need to Reno Jackson. Up to 22. And this is looking like GG's. They are very not lucky to hit mass productions. Now they're hitting them. Okay. Now they're cooking. Yep. This will almost certainly be game next turn. I only have 6 damage here. And no damage here. And I think they have a spirit bomb to end my 4/4. I think is what I saw. Yeah. Hidden Meaning will produce a 2/8. There was a world where that could have maybe done something.
Looking for a stand-up? Careful, it's against me.
Close.
How much?
But not quite. Alright, opponent, have fun. Oh, close one. So what would I change about this deck? Are secrets bad? Maybe. Maybe. Alright.
Never give up.
Pain. Yeah. Need to figure out something. A priest. This deck needs more Deathstalker Rexar. You're so right. This deck needs to be... I mean, honestly, we're already, we're already, like, in the trenches with this deck list. Why not play the crowd favorite Deathstalker Rexar? Just need some defense cards, like Quick Clear or a Massive Taunt. Maybe. It almost just feels like you either need to go faster or I need more disruption. And Hunter doesn't have the most disruption. My opponent is playing automatons. How dare they? How does one beat automatons? It's a good question. Surely they don't have a way to... Okay. I can work with that. Zephyrus is going to need to pull some weight this matchup. Yeah. We're gonna hit him with the rune. I also have not seen this automaton priest deck in ages. And frankly, I am terrified. But I think I might be able... I used to think I could race it. Now my opponent is cheating blatantly. Oh, never mind. I am actually cheating, because now my hero power is cracked.
This could be our home.
So it's Operation Survive until turn 5, so Zephyrus the Great can dunk on my opponent. That is the objective. We love trading. We love that trade. Everybody loved that trade. Okay, my opponent can, I mean, they can calm down a little bit. Quick question. How do I beat this? So obvious. Freezing. Misdirection, of course. Of course the misdirection. Oh, my opponent had no idea what was coming to them. Oh yeah. There's that sweet, sweet misdirection. They will get me down to... Yep. Yep. Yes, sir. I'll take it. I'll take that damage. So... Remember that coin I spent? Remember that coin that I spent?
Well fought. I can see.
Oh, we're losing to Automaton Priest. Why isn't Reno 5 mana? Why isn't Reno Jackson Lone Ranger 5 mana? Wouldn't that be cool? And why wasn't he in my hand?
Rexar versus Nazoth.
Give it up for Warlock number 500.
Begin.
This is the Hunter experience. You are telling the truth. Just end me. End me, Warlock. Get me out of this game. Or if this is a game that I win and it makes the YouTube video, this deck is actually undefeated, unbeatable, has never lost a game, and it never will lose a game. Never has, and it never will. Still going with this deck? Yeah. Yeah, I am, Prince. I do feel like a beast, for sure, for making myself go through this, this Hunter experience. Hearthstone, we are trying to find you an opponent who's matching your skills. If they were finding a deck of comparable power level, that'd be great. Is this a discard? This is like the weirdest discard start I've ever seen. If this is discard. And the fact that they're playing that one card they just discarded makes me think they are. So I kind of want to jam zombies. Just keep the tempo going. Ooh, hidden meaning? But I feel like I should run out zombies first because of Malchazar's imp. But like, do they even need Malchazar's imp? Their hand is absolutely filled to the brim.
Won't be long now.
Oh, they're playing Egg Warlock? I have made it to the Egg Warlock bracket. Cool. Sick. In that case, I need to start tracking
Could be our home.
for Cat Trick. Being offered an egg in these trying times. I think... Now, I don't want to speak too far ahead of myself. They're just playing it, straight up. Throwing caution to the wind, just running the egg out there. Okay. I will need this.
I'm 7.
I'm gonna need that one. And let's ignore that egg completely. Alright, we have found our matchup. We've made it even. Yeah, I'm not in the market to counter your spells. Then a health drink times 2. Usually using health drinks to target your egg. I like your style. Is it irresponsible to help them with their egg? I mean, I can't turn down an honorable kill. You gotta take that. And I will play the tempo secret. I'll help you along with your egg. Okay, okay. A little bit of 0 mana, draw 1. Play the Umbra. Just play it out there. What's the worst that can happen? Hellfire. Alright. I feel that. And then snipe that. Okay. Okay. And then Dark Pact. Right. Now we get our tempo going.
Cut short.
And we will... I guess more secrets? Let's go for a bargain bin for some value, and I guess Cat Trick. And get the prince out there. So they are about to have a 2020. Luckily I have just the answer to this. Okay, got a rifle. Now they have a power overwhelming. And I have a Cat Trick. I have 2 Prince Renethals.
hunt you down.
That's so sick. Oh, my opponent's doing some cool stuff. Oh, that's dope. Anyway.
Looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
I'm sorry, opponent. It's just, you know how it goes. We're just gaming. We're just, we're just playing video games. Smart of them to use the last drink on that. That's very smart. This summons a 3-drop. Okay. I will take 1 3-drop. That's pretty good. And I will smack into them. Get a cat trick. And a maneuver. I wouldn't mind having this guy back. My opponent, my poor opponent, just an egg gamer in a Reno world. What are you gonna do? I mean, surely they have like ways to get the egg back, like they have to have raised dead or. Heck yeah. Get my 3-1 back. And a 4-2. Just living my best life. I think that is the angle. I think they're trying to resurrect the egg. But, I mean, more power to them. So let's play Cat Trick first. And then a open the cages. Let's deal our 2 damage while we can. Selective breeder for a dread scale, of course. And let's also ice trap. Just in case they're trying to raise dead into their 10-10, ice trap will prevent that. Yeah. That makes sense to me. Health drink, okay. These health drinks are definitely adding up. Into 1 cat dies, another one enters. And now we have open the cages. Okay. We just need this bullet to land on one of these guys. It does not, but my opponent has seen enough. Okay. So, what we've learned is that Reno Hunter can win every game if your opponent plays Egg Warlock every game. Good to know. Yeah, that is a good lesson to know. Okay. I just saw that I haven't won 5 games. Guys, I've been streaming for 2 hours and 40 minutes with this one deck, and I haven't won 5 games. That's tough. That's tough. That's a harsh reality. Well, 5 and 10 if you count the games that I played before. You want to see the stats? So, that's the stats. So, let's recap. Let's from the top. Before I started streaming, absolutely crushing it. I played these 3 games a day ago and 2 days ago, and I was like, man, this deck is crazy. It's cracked. It's unbeatable. Nobody will beat it. First game of the stream, a loss. That's fine. We're brewing. We're experimenting. And then 2 wins. I was like, and it was also, we won against a Warlock. So I was like, we got this under, this is under control. And then it's just a sea of red. Just an absolute tragedy on my screen right now. Oh, but we did win against that Warlock. We did win. It's unbeatable, already a loss. No, it was unbeatable. That loss was a fluke. I disconnected. I disconnected. The metagame has adapted. That's right, Prince Productions. The metagame has simply adapted to my perfect unbeatable deck. That's right. So, and Toxic Foxy, I appreciate your positivity. I do. But we gotta call a spade a spade. I don't think we solved the format with this one. Yeah, I don't. We'll go back to the drawing board. I'm not done with Slop Hunter. This is just chapter 1. This is version 1. You know what? Slop Hunter will live on. He just needs some fine tuning. He just needs some fine tuning. So V1, not a bad start. I like some things that are going on in here. I think one thing that we didn't see tonight that I thought's pretty cute is Timeline Accelerator draws 3 mechs. So there's 3 mechs that it can hit. It can hit Product 9, Subject 9, and Zilliax Deluxe 3000. That's cool. I like that. And I like that Selective Breeder and Warsong Wrangler only have 3 beasts to hit. And that is the two subjects, Products 9 again, and Dreadscale. So we have good access to Dreadscale Serpent Bloom because we have an additional Serpent Bloom in ETC. I think that's all great. So I want to stick to this core of Secret Slop, but I think there are some things that we could do better in here. I didn't want to craft this guy. I didn't want to craft him. But I think I might need to craft this guy. I think I might need to get a Theldarin the Lost. Before anybody mentions it, no. I don't think Dino Tamer Bran is the move. I don't think that's the angle. But I do think Theldarin the Lost might be needed, because I do think we need some more defensive tools, and Theldarin actually does quite a bit for defense. So can I move out of the stats? Oh, jeez Louise. That's what you're saying, so you can't see it. I was talking about Theldarin, my main man Theldarin. So I was on the fence of crafting this guy. Because, you know, 1600 dust for a class only legendary that goes in one deck, and that deck not being that great. But I do think if I want to have a actual serious ish build of Reno Hunter, I will need that guy. So that's what I'm thinking so far. Not sure just to recap what I said while I was covering the screen, because, you know, professional streamer, not really though. Timeline Accelerator, love this guy because he draws high value mechs. There's only 3 mechs he can draw: Product, Subject 9, and Ziliax. And then my Beast Discovers, Selective Breeder, and Warsong Wrangler only hit 3 beasts. So they're very consistent. They always hit the same targets. So if I want to do cute Product 9, Subject 9 stuff, I can do that. Or if I want to do the good play and get Dread Scale, I have access to that always. So that's awesome. Love having Serpent Bloom in the main deck and in the ETC to make that combo more consistent. Hate Smothering Starfish. Need to figure out a different card. This is not it. Flare is good. I didn't run into a single mage today, but I do want Flare in my ETC. I just need to figure out what Smothering Starfish needs to be. So, version 1, slight success. Just need to tweak some numbers. And I think, unfortunately, I might need him. But we'll see. We'll see. Next time I play, though, I'm going to try out maybe a different Reno Slop deck that may be a little bit more proven. I'm going to look at some lists, or I might go back to the drawing board and try crafting one again. I'm actually not too far away from Reno Demon Hunter, and that deck looks sick because it runs this goober, Gunslinger Kurtrus. I just need to figure out if the quest version is good or not. The quest version is definitely cool, like Kurtrus dealing 4 damage shots instead of 2 damage shots seems pretty solid, but I'm gonna need to see if that's at all good. So gonna be dropping a video of this deck in the future. It might be a short one because you saw our record, it wasn't that stellar, but I think that is where I'm going to call it a night. Not going to subject you guys to any more of that build. Might run it back. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I still think this build has legs, but I'm just going to call it a night. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for cracking jokes with me about this god-awful list. But we'll get them next time. We'll put up a little bit better of a record than 33% win rate. That's all I got for today. Have a good one. See ya.